Welcome to the 14-day challenge for the Midlife Reboot, Rebuild, Reconquer. My name is Christina Ioannidis, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the 14-day challenge which I bring to you. So over the next 14 days, I invite you to be part of the challenge where I will provide you videos, instructive videos on the 21 key topics to consider when you're going through your midlife reboot transformation. The four areas that we'll focus on actually are, number one, passion. And here we'll look at what are the things that make you tick, because when you're going through midlife transformation, it is important to understand what is the future going to hold for me? How do I get to where I want to be when at this moment I feel lost? We'll also look at how we've demonstrated resilience in the past. Very often our confidence gets knocked. My goodness, mine did big time. So what I'm going to work through you in the 14-day challenge is how you've demonstrated resilience, because I'm going to give you exercises to do. Then I'm going to make you really home in your belief, your personal belief in yourself, that self-worth. And we'll look at your greatest strengths and capabilities. And then how does that lead you to the future calling? You're going to live another 50 years, hopefully. So, honey, you've got a lot to offer to the world. So we're going to work through what are the things that you could be focusing on to really build that calling, to give you that sense of direction. The next area that we'll focus on is flexibility. And this looks at the plasticity in creating new directions for yourself, but also the buffers and stakeholders to keep you on track. So we know you've done it before. Whether you're a homekeeper or a super successful business executive, you've worked in things that have opened your horizons. Let's look into those. We'll look at the lifestyle adaptations that one needs to go through in midlife. Are you ready for them, or what support system do you need there? Then we'll look at how do you reach outside the circle of your normal contacts. Very often we not only isolate ourselves as women, but we also become comfortable in our circle of contacts. When we're going through a midlife transformation, as I have learned firsthand, it's important to reach out to people who are outside your circle of contacts, whether it's doctors, whether it's a nutritionist, whether it's other specialists, or whether it's just people who are going through the same challenges as you are. And here we'll also look at how you build your mentoring mesh, your support system, your tribe to help you through those moments of transformation. The third area is collaboration. And here's where we'll really build on the power of networks. And as I said before, I actually believe in it takes a tribe. When I went through my personal transformation from a depressive, bedridden, chronic diseased woman in the middle of perimenopause to come to a much younger 15 kilos lighter woman, I realized that what was holding me back was not knowing what to do, and reaching out was really important. So here we'll look at who are those support mechanisms that you need, and how do you build win-win so they're there for you when you need them. Create a buddy system for you. Who is that person that makes himself accountable for you and your journey, and vice versa. How you can join a midlife support group and or other groups. That, for example, we've got our midlife transformation group, and also who else can help you get on track. It's important to consider here your life partners, your family members, the people that you interact with on a daily basis. Why? Because they have to be part of your journey, because you will change. Your body is transforming itself, whether you like it or not. Having the ability to control how you respond to those changes, but also bring other people with you, is critical. And finally, we'll look at how do you build sustainability in your life going forward. What are those passion projects that you can get involved with that could not only help you contribute more to society, but also maybe even contribute economically? Why? Because you're not dead. You are a very active woman. So we're going to work through how and who and where you can focus your attention to really get some of that positive contribution economically, but also in terms of contributing to society as well. Then we'll look at what are the strategies to keep you on track. From your mentoring mesh, how do you keep those contacts alive? And then also how you build that long-term plan for change, because the change is going to be ongoing. So this is where we will look at what are the key points, milestones that you need to be aware of, and what you need to do in order to make sure that you stay on track. A lot to do, 14 days. I look forward to having you with me.